Bonjour, bienvenue à Cannes pour vous
We're
présenter
here to
le nouveau
present the new Mary
Fisher
Fisher 895. This highly anticipated boat replaces the Mary Fisher 855, launched here about 5 years ago. The 855 was a huge success and introduced major innovations such as an outboard engine on an 8-meter boat, 2 independent double berths combined with recessed side decks and a side door. Obviously, the Mary Fisher 895 retains all these innovations, but offers a number of further improvements that we'll see shortly. This new model has a new hull, with a very modern shape and very large hull windows which bathe the interior with light. The engine is outboard, which allows for a lower purchase price, reduced maintenance costs, a handsome appearance, and good cruising performance. There are 2 versions. The standard version is available with a 300 or 350 horsepower single engine or with 250 horsepower engines. The second version is called the Offshore and offers Class B certification associated with larger fuel tanks and a maximum of 2 200 horsepower outboard engines. On this boat, Jeanneau has developed new solutions that facilitate access on board both aft, amidships, and even forward. To aft, there are bathing platforms that are as wide as possible and perfectly flush with the cockpit. There is a built-in ladder and an easy-to-reach handrail to get out of the water after swimming. One innovation for standard models is a gunwale boarding door, which allows for boarding amidships from a dock. It is also handy when docked facing a pontoon with a relatively short gangway. This solution is very convenient as it is directly associated with the recessed side decks. This is very reassuring and greatly facilitates movement on board. It makes it a snap to move from stem to stern, however many guests are on board. The third possibility is to board over the bow. This is why we have a split bow rail with a wide passage, a perfectly flat foredeck, and for owners who so desire, an optional bow pulpit. The pulpit is a stainless steel structure with wooden slats and a bathing ladder, with which to embark or disembark over the bow. On the foredeck there is a central sun pad equipped with handrails to easily hold on when cruising or at anchor. The sun pad has a unique feature. It can easily be transformed into a bench seat. Which is very nice, as 2 people can settle in and enjoy a relaxing moment. This boat has a large cockpit saloon. Several arrangements are available. The stern bench seat is standard. There are 2 other options. An L bench seat with an additional block here to port, or a U-shaped saloon with an additional block installed here to round out the space. There is of course a cockpit table which turns the saloon into a large aft sun pad. The trick to reconciling a very large interior with a large cockpit saloon on this boat is the sliding aft bench seat. It allows the engines to be raised when in port or at anchor. The Mary Fisher 895 has lateral fuel tanks, one on each side of the boat. There is a choice of 2 200-liter tanks, which is standard, or 2 300-liter tanks in the offshore version. As you can see, there are many advantages to having a very large central storage space with a removable ladder for easy access. This storage space stretches the entire stern of the boat. It is very deep and allows for the installation, if desired, of a generator to power an onboard air conditioner, which is also available while cruising. I would now like to invite you to discover the interior of the new Mary Fisher 895. The first thing you notice is the wide passage, which makes moving about on board very fluid. The second thing is that the interior is bathed in light. This is possible thanks to the new plunging window lines that completely open the interior to the outside and towards the sea. Ventilation on board is superlative, with 1 large port side window, 2 sliding sunroofs, and especially, here to starboard, a wide side door for the pilot. This door facilitates two things: very good side ventilation when cruising, and above all, the ability to move in and out of the boat without disturbing one's guests. The side door also gives access to a mooring cleat from the cockpit, a major safety feature on the boat. On the port side, there is a saloon for 4 people. What is very interesting about this saloon is that the forward bench seat toggles aft, transforming into a twin co-pilot bench, facing the sea and providing friendly, shared seating while cruising. To starboard is the galley hidden under a cover, with a double burner gas stove and a sink. Cup holders are built in all around the boat. And there is a lot of storage space, including a drawer, a large double cabinet, and a 65-liter refrigerator with more than enough space to keep your food and drinks cold. And facing the kitchen, there is still more storage. Cookware storage is standard, but this space is filled with the air conditioning unit, as this boat is equipped with that option. The Mary Fisher 895 has 4 to 6 berths, with the possibility of transforming the saloon into an extra berth, plus 2 independent cabins that I will show you now. The cabins have separate entries, with the first to port and the owner's cabin located forward. Each is bathed in light, first of all, thanks to the hull windows, but also to the skylight located here behind the windshield. The owner's cabin has a central bed with access on either side. The bed retracts to 1.80 meters in the day position and extends to 2 meters in the nighttime position. Under the bed, there is a large storage space, which can be accessed by lifting the mattress or through this door. The guest cabin is to port. It also has a double bed, storage space forward and also aft behind the mattress. To starboard, there is a spacious bathroom with a vanity, a toilet, and built-in shower. Undeniably, the new Mary Fisher 895 will mark the nautical landscape. Elegant, comfortable, with modern lines, it has everything it takes to become a reference for weekenders and cruisers.